What is up, guys? It is your boy B7 Chacalone, and today's video we're gonna be talking about something that you guys probably are going to enjoy. This is pretty damn crazy. This is actually legit. It is pretty damn crazy and it's pretty sad. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a kid falling of a water slide. Alright, a water slide, and this is pretty damn crazy. I think this is really disturbing. This might be disturbing for some people, but it's not really that graphic, so don't worry about that. And so before I start the video, before I show you the video, I want to say something, like I always do. So this kid falls off of a water slide, which is pretty damn crazy. Like I said, I mean, sometimes when I go to Six Flags, not really, but like to Donny Park and stuff like that, I kind of get scared when I get in the games and stuff like that. I kind of do get scared of heights, but not because it's really high, but like if something wrong could happen with the machine, and I could just literally just go flying and die. And nobody wants to die. I don't want to die. So that's what happened here. So this kid just died. It's just crazy. I mean, I thought that these machines were actually very safe and stuff like that, but apparently it's not. And it probably happens 1 in a billion or 1 in a million, these type of accidents, and the probability of happening is pretty low. So this kid just literally just flies. Like, imagine yourself going to Donny Park, trying to play a game, in a roller coaster, or you just get into the games and you just literally just fly off. Like the machine just makes a mistake, or it stops working, and you just fly and you die. I mean, that's just crazy, and that's why sometimes I kind of a little scared of going to these roller coasters and machines, because something might actually happen. And yeah, but usually it's really pretty damn fun, I mean, yeah. But yeah, this kid just literally just flies. And of course, like I said, the graphics of this in this video is not really that disturbing, but I know some people may actually find it. But yeah, that was it for the video. And of course, make sure to leave a like, and of course, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, tell me in the comments down below, of course, what are your thoughts and opinion about this, and how stuff like that about the video, pretty much. So enjoy the video, watch the video of the kid falling, bro. It's pretty crazy. All right, so yeah, peace.
Family fun turned tragic for one family as a 10-year-old boy is killed on a water park slide, and today 3 girls plummeting from a Ferris wheel, all raising new questions about ride safety and regulations. Here's ABC's Matt Gutman.
Tonight, authorities are still investigating how a water slide named Verrückt, which means insane in German, led to an inconceivable tragedy for one Midwestern family. 10-year-old Caleb Schwab was visiting Schlitterbahn in Kansas City when he climbed the metal stairs to the top of the world's tallest water slide, one of the park's main attractions.
The mother was screaming, "He's not moving, that's my boy."
The boy did not survive the ride, suffering a fatal neck injury. One eyewitness describing the horrific aftermath of the incident.
I just heard a boom, boom, kind of like something hit the slide. I turned around and the raft was coming on the second drop. Immediately after the raft, you see a body behind the raft. I told my cousin I thought that it was a body, and then I noticed there was some red, and so I told her, I think, that's blood.
Brought tears to my eyes that someone else lost their child. That's my child's age, that I'm sure they felt was safe.
Caleb was with his father, Kansas State Representative Scott Schwab, mother, and brother celebrating Elected Officials Day at the park. His grieving family telling ABC News in a statement, "Since the day he was born, he brought abundant joy to our family. We are comforted knowing he believed in our Savior Jesus, and they are forever together now. We will see him another day."
I spent the last 24 plus hours with them, and as you can imagine, this has been devastating. It's been devastating at every level. You leave church, you go to a water park to be with family and to enjoy, and then you hit tragedy. And there's just no way to prepare for this.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the family during this difficult time.
Park representatives are revealing little about what happened and denying requests for interviews. This is the view from the top of Verrückt. At 168 feet, it's taller than the Statue of Liberty from Tote to Torch, Niagara Falls, and the Arc de Triomphe. Thrill seekers free fall 17 stories in just seconds. They can hit speeds of nearly 70 miles an hour. Commercials for the ride even asking,
"Are you insane?"
But when the ride first opened 2 years ago, many were asking a different question. Is it safe? Concerns only heightened after this video from the ride's testing phase appeared on the Travel Channel show Extreme Water Parks. Sandbag dummies launching off the slide. The ride's opening was repeatedly delayed while designers attempted to work out the flaws, adding in more safety measures like netting and safety belts. Then it was finally deemed a feat of engineering, the jewel in the park's crown. When it was finally deemed ready for people, I was one of the first to go down.
This is literally not for the faint of heart.
There were lifeguards, safety checks, and a park employee at the top reading a 2-page liability agreement to each rider out loud.
There is a risk inherent to the activity, including falls.
My first trip down was an adrenaline-pumping, vertigo-inducing plummet. But overall, safe and fun. A completely different scene than the tragedy that unfolded over the weekend. But it's easy to see how on fast-paced rides like this, things can go wrong in an instant. This man was in an Austin, Texas area slide when he careened over the edge, falling down into a rocky cliff. He suffered a broken arm and fractured ribs, but survived. In this video, a man desperately holds on to another rider after falling out of the raft before eventually being plucked back to safety. And in England, a woman falling out of her inner tube into the path of other riders.
You okay? She's not okay, she's not okay, she's not okay.
She too made a full recovery. If it seems like amusement park rides are getting more extreme, you're not imagining things. Parks across the country are in a sort of arms race, competing for visitors by offering bigger rides, steeper drops, and wilder thrills, raising the stakes on passenger safety. Last year, a train on a mega coaster, ironically called the Smiler, smashed into empty cars, injuring 4 people and leaving 16 riders dangling for hours. But it's not just the hulking coasters that can lead to injuries or fatalities.
Yeah, I've got 30 kids that have fell from the Ferris wheel. 3 kids.
Just hours ago, 3 girls were injured when they fell from a Ferris wheel at the Greene County Fair in Tennessee. Tonight, they're hospitalized, but are reportedly awake and alert. And this video shows the moments before this 11-year-old Nebraska girl suffered a gruesome head injury after her hair was caught in this spinning ride. The girl is still recovering. And this May, a Texas teen died at a church carnival. She was hurled from her seat on a small spinning ride like this one.
This is not something that you ever think is going to happen.
The boat behind us, it's falling off, and it's got people on it, look.
Water rides are considered among the most dangerous types of attractions at amusement parks. Over 4,200 people are taken to the emergency room after suffering injuries at water parks each year. The Red Cross offers a few safety tips for park visitors. Number 1, learn to swim and consider putting kids in life vests. Remember, 1/4 of all drownings occur in shallow water. Look for lifeguards and signal one if you see someone in trouble. Make sure you read the attraction signs and follow all rules. But in the wake of Caleb's death, some are wondering if there are enough rules in place.
Quite possibly, this incident is not going to be a result of a mechanical issue, more possibly a result of a human error.
When Verrückt first opened, riders had to be at least 14 years old. That regulation has since changed. The slate requires a minimum height of 54 inches, and 2 to 3 riders must be in a raft with a total weight of at least 400 pounds. Kansas state laws don't specifically address water slides, but regulate that permanent water slides must be inspected at least every 12 months. The park is now empty. The Schlitterbahn closed today and tomorrow, and the Verrückt shuttered